having been like a lot of the people that have been creatives for a number of years, or even if you're starting, there are a few words of advice that I will give you, especially in today's age as well. Number one, never be afraid to put your work out in public. You can sit at home and be the most amazing painter or beat maker or actor or commentator or chef or hairdresser or anything along those lines. But until you put it out in the public, is it really art? That would be my question to you. You know, you have to be able to put yourself out there and be open to critique, both good and bad. When we started the podcast, I'm certainly not ashamed to say that I was terrible. And I can look back on those early podcasts and go, I had no clue what I was doing. And to this day, I still don't. But we take our product and we do the very best we can and we get it out. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You know, it's art, it's subjective. We will just put it out. And, you know, people will come or they won't. Secondly, I would say, never be afraid of an opportunity. A lot of the artists that we have spoken with have said, I don't really have a lot to talk about. I'm probably not the right demographic. I'm very quiet and don't have a lot to say. I don't consider myself an artist. Oh, all those reasons are perfectly fine and absolutely. But you have to put yourself out there to kind of get to the levels that you may ultimately want to get to. You know, we've had some incredible guests that have had some amazing career highs and some career lows and then career highs again. But if someone like myself or Aru or anyone else approaches you and says, would you like to do something? Never say no. Always say yes. Evaluate it if it will be part of your brand and ultimately what you're trying to do, of course. But if it does fit, just do it. It will be confronting. It may be challenging. It may take you way outside of your comfort zone. But so does art in general. When we all start, none of us are very good. And we get better over time the more we do things. So self-promotion is a key part to being an artist nowadays. There's a few that, you know what, there's actually one person I can think of right off the top of my head that is exceptional at self-promotion. That is Michael Bota. He is constantly evolving and adapting as an artist. He's an author and a poet, and he has done an amazing job. He has done crowdfunding, he has done personal funding, he has done a lot of things himself, and he just keeps on going. That is a man that knows how to promote himself, and that's something that a lot of artists struggle to do. Third one I will probably say is if you are an artist, whether you are established or up and coming, never ever forget about the business side of things. So often we get wrapped up in the creativity and the time it takes, and you know, our process that you go, I just want to get it out into the world. Cool, great. But if you keep doing that, then you'll never, you know, if your goal or dream is to become a full-time artist, that will never happen, because at some point you need to sit down and put your business hat on and go, what is my time and what is my output worth? And, you know, you only have to look at Rayburn House, for example. They hold art exhibitions for different artists, and they're all at different price points. Why are they at different price points? Well, some people have more experience than others. Some are just starting. Great, excellent. But there's a price on it. Art can be given for free, but art is also a commodity. It takes time. The amount of hours it takes to sit down, and for us to do a podcast is now less than what it was. The amount of time it takes for Aru to sit down and do these podcasts, the amount of time it takes someone to sit down in front of a computer and type out some words into a short story or a book or a poem, the amount of time it takes someone to sit down with a slab of pottery clay and shape something out of it. That is all time, and time something that we do not have a lot of. We wish we could always have more. So your time is valuable, and you need to work out where that is in terms of the business aspect of things. And remember that you're a brand as well. So, you know, Aru is known for many hats, and is known for the Plunge pop culture convention as well. Now that takes a lot of time, but Plunge is part of Aru's brand. Aru is part of Plunge. The two can be linked with one another, and if Aru was to stop at any point in time and say, I don't want to do this anymore, that would be okay. But Aru and Plunge are intrinsically linked, much like you know, a lot of other artists are intrinsically linked with what they do. Alan Squires and his amazing photography that he does. Alan Squires photography is his brand. So make sure that you look after the business side of things, and the creative side will just naturally flow.